Hi, and welcome to another episode. Y'all know I just hate that word, but okay, installment. Welcome to another installment of Dream Girl Trucking, as if there's a part one and a part two. Y'all, I'm really bad at this, but I apologize. Today, I want to talk about. Oh, first, let me do the disclaimer. Dream Girl Trucking is not just for girls, it's for anybody who has a dream and who is working on their dream or who is living their dream. So, a lot of us truck drivers, that means a lot to us because a lot of you guys I know dreamt of this before actually becoming a truck driver. Nobody just lands in a truck. I mean, some people are raised in a truck, but nobody falls out of the sky and lands in a cab. So today I want to talk about marriage, a subject that is near and dear to my heart. I do love marriage. I'm not married. I'm not looking to be married. I've been married, and that's not what this is about. So what really breaks my heart is divorce, because I think that marriage should be forever. And so even if you're not married, if you're just, living together, whether your significant other is a male or a female, same gender, different gender, whatever, these are rules of romance that I just thought up while driving around. And I thought I would share them with y'all because some of you guys really need a hand at this. Number one, I know it's hard to be a conversationalist, but do your best. Do your best. I do meet guys out here who are not good conversationalists. And of course, we part ways, and that sounds terrible. It sounds like we had a one night stand or something. That's not the way it goes. We meet somewhere and it's like we'll exchange phone numbers or whatever, and we'll text, and and I'll have a lot to say, and he'll say, like, that's nice, or I'll ask a question, where are you at and what are you doing, and I won't get an answer for quite some time, and when I do, it'll have nothing to do with the question that I asked. So for you single guys trying to meet ladies, try to remember what they say and address it, so you don't wind up making them think that they're going to be in a relationship where they're going to do all the talking for the next 20 or 30 years, and you're going to sit there like a man bump on a log. So all your women want you guys to talk to us. We do. We want to be talked to. We want somebody that we can converse with, not that we can just yak to or gripe to, even though it may seem like that sometimes. That's not the way it is. So, on to the romance part. You guys, send flowers. Send flowers. You can get online and you can have flowers delivered. We love it when they're delivered to our workplace, but barring that, at home is good. And, it could be costly. I'd like to see you guys do it at least once a month. And, you don't have to send the same bouquet every time. You can send a bouquet of flowers. You can send a little plant. You can send one of those bouquets of edible fruit. Just mix it up. Always mix it up. Don't let your relationship go stale. So many of us out here, we get a divorce. We cheat, they cheat. It's a trucking thing. I'm not saying you're a cheater. Lord knows I'm not a cheater. I don't even have anybody to cheat on. I don't even have a pet. Not that I could cheat on a pet. Well, though, have you ever been over to a cat's house and gone home to your dog? You know what I mean. Okay, so, that being said, I would like to see you guys do that. There's online coupons and Groupons and things like that you can use. So, you can do it. Or, maybe even just a little arrangement of balloons that say, I love you, when it's not Valentine's Day. That's the thing. But don't forget on Valentine's Day either. But you need to be home on Valentine's Day. You really do. Married guys, guys in a relationship, girls in a relationship, be there. Okay, so the next thing is date night. Date night every time on your home time with just you and her, or you and him, just the two of you. This has got to be romantic. And always make it a point to be romantic. So, that being said, do what you guys like doing. It doesn't matter as long as you're together. you're interacting, and you both have a good time, and you can talk and just, just be yourselves. That's the important thing. Together. You're better together. And it'll remind you why you picked each other in the first place. It's so easy to forget why you fell in love with this person. Everybody, when they get married, they think this is forever. Even if they know the statistics are 50% chance that they're not going to make it, they still think they're the ones that are going to make it. Well, it does take work. You hear it all the time, but too often people don't want to put the work in. So date night, guys, date night every time you're home. Date night. Okay, so here's another thing. Do your own laundry. Do your own laundry when you're at home, or do it out here on the road before you get home. Do your own laundry. Do not be her chore. Every time you're coming in, she's got extra chores to do. Oh my goodness gracious. That blows. Don't do that to her. Even if she's really nice and she's like, oh, but baby, I want to do your laundry. Listen here. She's just being polite. We don't want to do anybody's laundry. We don't even want to do our laundry. So do your own laundry. You don't have to do the dishes. You don't have to vacuum. You don't have to change the sheets on the bed. You don't have to go scrub the toilet. But I'll tell you this, statistically, men who do housework, who share in the housework, they get more play in the bedroom. It's true. That is a real turn on to women, because, women once they get over about 40 years old, they realize that they don't want to be a wife because they don't want to be a maid. They don't want to just be the person who goes to the bedroom and lays down and gets up and folds the towels. Okay, so, do that, and, just don't let her do your laundry. Do your own laundry. Show her that, you appreciate her. She's more than just your maid. And I guarantee she's going to like that. It gives her more time to be with you, and she'll be proud of you. You should be a man that she can brag on to her friends. And that might be something to discuss at date night. Honey, do you ever brag on me to your friends? And if she's like, well, then the answer is no, she doesn't. We all want to brag on our men. And girls, it's probably the same way. The guys, they want to brag on us too. My girl is so sweet. My girl is so good to me. My girl this and my girl that. Same thing with us ladies. We want to say, well, my husband does this and my husband does that, and he's really good to me, and blah, blah, blah. And, make it more than just a Facebook thing, because people put on Facebook all the time that their relationship is so perfect, and then the next thing you know, they're getting a divorce and airing their dirty laundry and all this other stuff. Make it real, guys. Give her something to brag about. Here's another thing. Eat at the table. When you're at home every night, don't eat in front of the TV, ever. Eat at the table. It's very important that you do that, so everybody gets FaceTime, because I know a lot of you guys are family guys. So eat at the table, look your family in the eye, talk to them. Talk to them. It's very important. That's how people bond, by talking. They bond by talk. They don't bond by sitting next to each other. You never got on an airplane and flew from point A to point B and didn't talk to the person next to you, and you felt bonded to them in some way when you got off. That didn't ever happen. If you talked to them, though, you felt a little bonded to them, like you knew them a little bit. You know where they're from, or you know their family, or you know their dog's name. Talking is bonding, and we're out here by ourselves, and it's a big distance, and it's important that we bond. So eat at the table and talk. You talk. Don't just sit there stuffing your face. Talk. Ask questions. Talk about things that happen to you out here. Another thing is, if you have kids, make time for your kids like you make time for your spouse or your whoever it is that you live with. Board game night. Board games are perfect. When you're gone, your kids are just playing video games. Play board games with them. Buy a Monopoly game, something, anything that your whole family can participate in. If you have a little baby, a really young toddler or something, buy something that they're going to want to play. They're going to want to play too, like Trouble. Trouble's a good one. Chutes and Ladders. It doesn't matter. Play a board game with them. Or take them skating, or take them to play putt-putt. Just do something that's interactive, because you know what says I love you? Nothing but time. Time says I love you. Think about it. If somebody you know is in the hospital, a member of your family's in the hospital, and you go visit them, that means a lot. You stopped what you're doing, you went to go visit them. You know, it's the same thing with the date night or talking on the phone. Anytime you give somebody FaceTime, that's love. And you really want to love your family. You really, 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 I can't stress that enough. You're not there. They have time to wonder, time to forget, time to whatever. When you go home, love on your people. Love on them. So you want to do something that's interactive with your kids. If there's a way to spend one-on-one time with your kids, then do that too, one at a time. Because when a child grows up, those memories are so precious. And if you have like 1 or 2 kids, it's easier. But even if you can only rotate, a little bit each time, try to spend some one-on-one time per kid at least every 2 to 3 months, if that's how long it takes you to get around to it. And you might not want to spend one-on-one time with your kids every time you're home. You might want to just do this once a month if you have 2 kids, or something like that. So I know if you're like me, we don't get a lot of home time, so we really have to cram a lot of things in there, and that's okay. That's okay, because your relaxation time is when you're in your sleeper berth. Your me time is when you're out here. When you're at home, they need you. They're like little vacuum cleaners of need. They need you, need you, need you. So another thing is, never go on a staycation. Staycations suck. Never go on a staycation. I don't care if you live in Branson, Missouri, which is my favorite place to go on vacation, because it's a whole town built all around tourist stuff. That's all you do. Everything you could think of, you can do in Branson. It's an awesome place. Way better than the beach, way better than the mountains, way better than skiing. I mean, you will not get bored in Branson. Anything you can think of to do, anything, it's there. One time I went to Branson and I went zorbing. That's where you strap yourself into a clear plastic ball, and somebody rolls you down a hill. And I took a video of it, and it looked like this: sky, grass, sky, grass, sky, grass. It was so awesome. Anyway, you could do anything in Branson. But if you live there, don't go on a staycation. Don't go on a staycation at all. And I'll tell you another thing about your vacations. Visiting your relatives, that's not a vacation. You are obligated to stay there and visit your relatives. No, you want to be able to go and do the whole time that you're gone. So, pack it with fun, because you just never know that when is your last vacation with your family. We work a dangerous job, a very dangerous job. And each time we see our loved ones, that could be the last, because you don't ever know who's out here driving like a kookaburra, okay? A kookaburra. And you don't ever know who's going to beat you up or shoot you or whatever. We just live in a dangerous world, and we work a dangerous job. So make the most of your home time. So I guess that's all that I have to say. I hope that if you have some more tips, you'll put them in the comments section. I try to answer everybody who comments on my videos, so comment on my video, like it, whatever, get it moved up. I don't make any money off of them. You could probably tell because there's not commercials in there, so nobody wants to put a commercial on my videos. So at least, give me the thumbs up if you like my videos, and say something. What do you do when you're at home? What do you consider romance? What did I leave out? So until next time, y'all drive safe. I know winter's coming on, and some of us are up in it. So I've already started listening to Christmas music, and it's not even, yesterday was Halloween. So I'm a cuckoo. I'm a kookaburra myself, okay? I'm crazy. Cray. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great day.